My name is Tyler Ayala-VanTassel. I am playing Jen Martinez for this upcoming concert reading of Olivia O. I'm a native from Brooklyn, New York. I am an actor and singer as well, and I'm really, really excited about this upcoming project.
Great. And so what draws you to musical theater? I I know what I love about it, but what kind of about that draws you to this career and this
Yeah,
world?
yeah. So I initially started out training to be an opera singer.
Mhm.
Which is I not a lot of people know that, I guess, about me. I started singing when I was really young because I come from a family of singers. My mother was a singer, and so is my grandfather. And, it was kind of I don't wanna say it was expected of me to do that, but it's expected, it just you gotta do it, right? Like,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
can't, like, squander, any sort of, like, musical talent, right? That's how I believe, at least. But, I started out as an opera singer. It really didn't resonate with me because it's a very different type of technique you have to use, and it's a very different world, essentially. And then when I was deciding what I wanted to do with my life and what I wanted to go study in college, I decided to do musical theater because I don't know, I always loved it. I loved just all this different types of stories, and that it's a space that is just different than, I don't know, like, say, like, movie or television or anything like that. I feel like it can be, I mean, we're moving into a lot more inclusivity now, but I was always told that there's, like, a space for everybody in, like, theater and in musical theater, and
Mhm.
it does at times ring true, at least I
Nice.
find.
Nice.
So,
And
it's really helpful.
yeah,
Yeah.
nice. And what excites you about Olivia O, the musical?
Oh my gosh, a lot. So when I initially signed on, I did it on a whim, and I was just like, "Oh, like, I've seen, like, casting notices for this, and I like the premise of it." I think what excites me the most about it is just letting there be different Latin stories, and that it's very topical.
Mhm.
Um, I find, I am of Hispanic descent. I'm Puerto Rican, and my family's from, Ponce, but trying to find different Latin stories is kind of hard in this field. If they're not written by, like, Lin-Manuel Miranda or, like, West Side Story, it's kind of like, there are some people spearheading the trail for everybody, but it's kind of difficult. And on top of it, it's something that's super topical, but in a way, and, like, when you see it, and when I read the script for the first time, it does it in a way that is not overwhelming, but it does it in a way that really does, uh, get to your heart, essentially, because it's just about this girl who just wants to find her family. It's not about, like, all the politics and, like, this is that and this is, it's not about the intensity of, like, that. It's more of just the truth of the matter, like, what the truth of the matter is.
Mhm. Mhm.
And it's about family, it's about community, essentially,
Yeah.
and that's what I really like about this piece.
Awesome. Awesome. So, and what's next for you? Like, are you excited? What are you excited about? And maybe for this show and how it kind of relates to yourself and your future and
Um, I'm excited, one, to be a new work. I think as an artist, I really want to help be a vessel for new work and new voice, new stories to, the greater, I'm like,
yeah.
in a lot of different, aspects of theater. Um, I think that's one thing that I, as an artist, would like to do more of, instead of just kind of just auditioning for the seasons, and just to, the ball just keeps rolling in that way. I'm still auditioning. I'm still trying
Hmm.
to do all
Hmm.
that stuff. So I don't have a project lined up directly after this, but I do. I mean, I guess the next thing I do is I teach, and I'm, like, directing a little thing, like a showcase for middle school.
Yeah. Fun. Fun. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's I like teaching as well, because I think it's also, and I teach theater, so
Hmm.
it just
Hmm.
helps, it just helps to make my life a little more artistic as well as just like, you know, I like teaching younger people and I like
Yeah, it's like you
inspiring
said
that as
about
well.
the theater, there's a place for everyone. So for kids to feel that, like how powerful is that? Like how valuable and powerful that is, that type of work. So I got excited there, like when you said that.
Yeah.
Like I just think, wow, the kids that don't, yeah, that not all the kids, but some of them that just don't fit anywhere else, and they find their people in the theater, and they can thrive by expression and
Yeah, and it's a lot of different types of children as well, which I really enjoy. I used to really work primarily with a lot of private schools, and so it would be a lot more I don't want to say elitist because those kids were wonderful in their own special way, but now working at a public school it's a little bit different.
Mhm,
The demographic of students is a little bit different rather than like a private school.
mhm.
So I really enjoy that too. I actually work at the middle school that I went to. And it's just, yeah, it's really inspiring to see these kids like make those connections and like to, it's inspiring to see them be inspired, essentially,
Yeah,
is what I'm trying to say.
yeah,
But they, yeah, it's just, I don't know, it fuels me as an artist as well because it helps everything keep going. This is the future of what theater could be in the next like storytellers essentially of
yeah.
the years to come.
Yeah,
So it's
definitely, definitely. And what
really
would you say to the audience of Olivia O? Like, do you have anything you'd want to say? Hey, welcome to come see it, or like what, or hope you like
well,
it. Like, what would you like to say to the actual audience coming to see it?
yeah, I mean, you're in for a treat, number 1. I think I the music is so beautiful. I feel like the one song that always sticks out in my head is Cenicienta at the ball.
Oh,
I don't know why, it's when she sings that, if you I'm like, "Look out for that when you see it," because it's really you have to bring your tissues, it's a little sad, you have to be prepared to be moved, I think, because it's such a moving piece, and I think it's something that is refreshing as well. It's something new, it's something different, and I think it's something that is very moving and touching.